music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.
Davido's album also has not failed to live up to the billing.
Yes,
and
yes,
his
yes.
song has been coming
Timeless.
back to back. Timeless has been doing great on the charts.
So,
I
I want to ask this question.
Yeah.
And I don't want to sound insensitive at the same time.
Yeah.
Do you think the success of the album is due to the circumstances surrounding
Davido.
the album itself, or Davido, the artist, or it's all on merit? Like, do you think the strength of the album is what is making it chart?
First of all, you can't take away the fact that he's a successful artist in Nigeria. He's done great for himself. So when people try to pin the success of the album based on the circumstance, I feel that's a bit too hypocritical for me. He's a good guy when it comes to Afrobeats, and he doesn't feel to draw. He has dropped hits after hits after hits. So if this album is doing great, I can understand the sentiments concerning the fact that he's not been in the scene for a while. He had to take care of family problems and all of that. But we all know that a guy who's been in the business suddenly is not there and decides to come back. You don't expect the reception not to be large.
Okay, so
because we felt a vacuum when Davido wasn't there. It was just like Wizkid, Burna Boy just doing their thing. And where is Davido? Where is Davido? So I think the clamor for Davido brought this about. I wouldn't want to capitalize it on the circumstance around him because he's actually a successful artist. So if it was someone who has not been successful and this came out, we would understand, okay, he finally, latched on to the demise of the song.
There's another
But no,
side,
that was
another
not
side
it.
to the story too, because
Yeah.
it was just more or less like an emotional
Return.
That's what I'm
yes.
saying. Like, is it the
Yes,
emotional
it's the
return
emotional
that
return
is pushing
because,
the album?
A lot of people, if it were to be normal way he used to release album,
Yeah.
some of these Davido and some of Wizkid fans might not want to listen because they wouldn't want him to break records. So, but because he is the circumstances that surround his return,
And it's also getting love
So,
from artists that
love
probably
from
would have been
everywhere.
quiet.
People that would have been
Because
quiet, yeah.
we saw a Wizkid post the flyer of
yeah.
the album coming out on the story,
So
which
he
doesn't happen all
he
the time.
responded, yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen all the time. If
Yeah.
it was before,
Maybe.
Wizkid would have
Considering
just
Wizkid also dropped a music video at the same
so
time.
you can imagine. So it's because it's emotional thing that everybody wants him to rise. And one thing again, you have to understand too is that sometimes it's good that you go off scene for a while so that your return, people will anticipate your return.
That's what I'm saying. If he went off scene and he came back
And we
with,
know
with
the
trash,
reason
he
he
wouldn't
did.
have worked.
So
now.
we don't
So
the reason he did.
So he
We don't
didn't
know the
go
reason
as
why.
a strategy. He went because of circumstance
Yeah,
that
definitely.
happened. And we wish him well, and we wish him
definitely
more
well.
success.
Hit music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.